Gamers, and I'm playing League of Legends today, solo style, and I have a massive jawbreaker in my mouth, and it's really good. I haven't had a jawbreaker since I was a kid, but this is just fantastic. I'm also listening to a gaming dubstep mix from JD Gaming Channel, and I'm playing Nami support bottom. So I've decided that I'm going to play 100 games with Nami until I get so good with her. I am just landing all of my bubbles. So it looks like we're gonna move up to the buff and just outside the buff to check for an invade. Sounds like a good idea. I also have hot chocolate or coffee mixed with hot chocolate because I am clearly an incredibly healthy individual. Okay, so following Mike Oxide into the bush. Who would name himself Oxide? Possibly a chemist? Funny enough, I actually started in chemistry. It's really fantastic. It's a lot of fun if you're into it. However, oh look at me, I'm a support and I didn't even buy a ward. Boop! Oh, I missed my bubble! Oh my goodness, I clearly need to drink my coffee more. Holy smoke, can we kill her? That was a nice shot by Mike Oxide. I'm gonna go back to base and buy a ward. Oh man, she thought she got away too. I hate Nidalee, and I think anyone who plays a decent amount of League of Legends has a healthy amount of hate for Nidalee because her spears annoy the shit out of me. Jawbreaker. It's so good. Okay. I should probably take this out and start gaming properly. Away with you, fantastic jawbreaker. And come to me, coffee. The elixir of gaming. Make sure I don't hit my mic. Okay, we're good. We're in the game. We have Draven bottom lane, Draven and Nidalee. Fuck, they're pokey. That's okay. Hopefully we can shut them down. Get a couple of bubbles going on. Hit him, hit him, hit him. It just really all depends on if our ADC will be able to stand up to the poke potential. The poke potential of our ADC, because poke potential is incredibly important. If you don't have poke potential, you will never get a girlfriend. See that? Dodging those spears. I got my heal up, healing my ADC, and we're gonna put some wards down. Alright, pushing them back. No, fucking, I wish there was a way to cancel the bubbles after you send them out. Because I send them out and like half a second later I know they're not gonna land. But I guess it's all part of the game. Okay, so our ADC is named Infernalist. Interesting. Clearly going for the kind of badass dark feel. I always like to look at people's names and be like, I wonder what they were thinking when they made that name. I clearly wasn't thinking at all. To be honest, when I saw Inkblot, this is before I even made my YouTube channel, and Keelin is actually pretty much my real name. So when I first made Inkblot, which was a long time ago, I had actually seen somebody in a different game with the name Inkblot, and I was like, that's really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go for a different strategy with Nami, because I really want to work on landing my bubbles. I'm not doing anything. La 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 la. Bubble, motherfucker! And did you see that dodge of the spear too? Yeah. No, fuck, go away. Nobody likes you. I feel like whenever there's a long straightaway, you can almost expect that Nidalee's gonna throw something out. If she can. See? Look at that. She's just being sneaky. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing a bubble! So yeah, apparently that seems to work. If you just throw out bubbles at the most inopportune times, or unexpected times, yeah, that seems to work. Are we listening to... I'm listening to Christmas music. Fair enough. Bubble, motherfucker! Oh! Yeah, landing my bubbles. I think I finally figured out something that works. You just like pretend that you're not doing anything, and somehow, even though they can't hear me and they can't see my screen, they buy it. It's all in the mind, ladies and gentlemen. I am actually Xavier. Oh, if I had landed that bubble, that would have been really, really nice. Our team doesn't actually have a tank right now, so that could pose a little bit of a problem. But, you know, I've overcome more diverse circumstances. One game we went pretty much entirely support, and somehow I still managed to win. So last night I thought it would be a fantastic idea to... Whoa, motherfucker! Last night I thought it would be a fantastic idea to stay up as late as I possibly could, and then wake up as early as I possibly could, and start gaming. And guess what? It was a freaking stupid idea. I woke up, I made breakfast. I pretty much wasted breakfast because after making breakfast, I totally fell asleep on the sofa. And my roommates were like, what the hell happened to you? Because I was lying on the sofa, literally with on my stomach, with my face shoved up against the armrest, the side of the sofa. It was not a pretty sight. Anyway, sleep is so important. It's when you're young, it's like, yeah, I can get away with that. When you're older, it's like, no, you can't. You just want to sleep, especially if you're any form of university student, which is kind of lame. It's like the first indication that you're aging is when you no longer want to pull all-nighters and play stupid games. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, where is your... Oh, she's only level 5. She doesn't have her ultimate yet. That's okay. We got this. Plant another ward here. And... planting another bubble here. Be the very best that no one ever was. I don't know the lyrics. Fuck my life. My real test to chain them is my cause. Oh, he pops the flash just in case. I wasn't gonna land the bubble anyways. It looks like mid is going for a gank on Zillion, and they're gonna get it. Power that's inside. You know what's funny is I still come across people who play Pokemon at like 20 years old, man. Like 20, 21, 22 years old. And I kind of get it. I mean, I have it on my phone. I have an Android, so... but yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. I actually never got too much into Pokemon. I watched a couple seasons. I've seen the games before, but I never really got into it, you know? I love it, though. I got into the card game, is what I got into. But, like, 90% of the kids out there, I mean, we didn't play that shit for real. We just collected Pokemon cards because they looked cool. Nobody knew how to actually play. The people who knew how to play, they were, like, show-offs. And they made shit up, too. A lot of people pretended they knew how to play. They were like, yeah, we put this token down here, and we use this energy card, and you lose. And it was the same for a lot of stuff like that. It was like Warhammer. Warhammer was a lot like that. Magic the Gathering. People would play that, and they would have no idea what they were doing. But whatever, it looked cool. I get it. There are some things like we don't play Magic the Gathering too much, though we actually know how to play this time, which is a big difference. And yeah, I totally am thinking of collecting cards just for their artistic value, and not even to other people, just what I find attractive looking. I mean, why not? If I can get enough mana, I can pop my ult. Holy shit, Nid's attack! Smexy Hippo is her name. Smexy Hippo and Bones. Smexy Hippo. Oh, she misses her ultimate! Fuck. No, Infernalist, what are you doing? Infernalist is not making good on her poke potential, and Smexy Hippo is not taking it. Oh god, that draws some nasty images to mind. Another sip of coffee here. Make sure it doesn't bump the microphone. Anyways, if I was a Pokemon, I would totally be Pikachu. And you know what? It's not even like I'm just so cool I get to be the main Pokemon. It's not like that at all, guys. I actually knew a girl. I didn't like Pikachu. Holy fuck! I didn't like Pikachu at all. But just a sec, gotta pay attention here. I didn't like Pikachu at all, but this girl was known by everyone as Squirtle, and she would call me Kikachu, which makes total sense because we both have an E at the beginning of our name. So yeah, I am actually Pikachu. And in my spare time, I wear those fuzzy Pikachu suits that little Asian women wear, and I dance around the house. No, that's not true. But I do know a Chinese girl that does that. Fuck! My goodness. I can't believe you've done this. Okay, all I need to do is land my bubble. But I can't even do that, man. If I could just land my bubble. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. You don't see me. Fucking bubble landing. I wish totally didn't work. If it was a smidge over, it would have landed. Nami is so skill shot based. If you can land those bubbles, you got it made, man. If not, you're just totally fucked. Holy shit! Oh my goodness. So clutch. We finally got a kill out of it. And it looks like we might get Draven too. Please get Draven too. Do you have an ultimate? Please ult his ass. Oh, she can let Draven get away. That's okay. We still got this. I'm feeling good about this, guys. As our entire team falls apart, I'm feeling good about this, guys. Okay, so it looks like what's her name, Nidalee, is coming down to bot, and at one point, pardon me, I should probably get some armor just to lessen the damage of Nidalee's crazy retarded spears. Okay, we're going in. Let's do this. Whenever there's a 2 versus 1, I always dive into the bush. May as well, right? I mean, unless they're like crazy fed. How am I missing these bubbles? You know what? By game 100, I expect to be so good with bubbles. Looks like top and middle have collapsed into one lane, essentially. Why?
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to draw them in a little bit closer, and I'm going to pop my ult and see if we can take them down. Gosh, I hope no one else comes into our lane because we are barely hanging on by the tips of our flippers. Okay, here we go. Gonna kill these minions. They're gonna come in to try blasting down our tower, and I'm gonna try stunning the shit out of them with my amazing good looks.
Hello.
Bubbled his ass. It was a good thing I saved my mana because this situation is really, really bad, guys. Twisted Fate. Thank you, Twisted Fate. Love you. Just gonna wait for our minions here. Pop my ult. Bump them both in the air. Awesome. At least we got Nidalee. Good enough. Oh my goodness. Look, middle tower needs help. Go, Twisted Fate. Thank you. Whoa, help him out, help him out, help him out. Come towards me. Come towards me. Fucking fuck. He has been so good lately. Oh, I think Yi might actually get a triple kill. Maybe not. Yeah, he will. That was disgusting. Ash has just totally given up. She's like, whatever, good game. Alright. Wow, this is really dramatic music. I don't even know what I'm listening to. This is supposed to be for video gaming. Now, there's an interesting question. Do you like listening to anyone who sees this video? Do you like listening to music while you video game, or do you listen to the in-game music? And for me personally, it really depends on the video game. If I'm playing something like a first-person shooter or a MOBA, such as League of Legends, I'm normally listening to some sort of outsourced music. If I am playing something like an RPG, etc., then no. I just listen to the music in-game. Because normally the production value for music like that is pretty darn good. So we might finally win our lane, but we may very well lose the entire game. Wah! Gosh, every time Nidalee throws a spear, I have a mini heart attack. I throw up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, we got a tower. And we managed to... Oh my goodness, Nidalee is still being a little dick. Ha! Man, I really want to kill her right now. Sometimes I forget that Nidalee does have a heal built in. It's one of her skills. Okay. I don't think we're going to push it down this time. We should probably back up a little bit because Yi is coming in for the master kill. Oh, there's no tower here. I'm fucking dead. No, I'm dead. Just leave me alone. Oh man, what is this? My third game is Nami, and I am just getting absolutely destroyed. It will come. It will come. I will not be a noob. I will not be a noob forever. But for now, I certainly will be. Yi. I wonder what their Yi is looking like. Their Yi is, his name is Detria, and he is at 9 kills and 1 death. He has 92 minion kills. fed as dicks. Looks like we got the upper hand in a team fight, but Yi is probably going to go ahead and kill, like, fucking 5 people. Wow. That was kind of disgusting. I hate to do it, but I feel like at 20 minutes in this situation, it is time to surrender. Ugh. Oh no, okay, nobody else wants to surrender. Fair enough. That's okay. I respect their decision. We might be able to pull something out here. I did have a really funny comeback with Nami the other day, which is kind of cool. But I just don't see anything coming out of this. So Ash lightens up the area so we can see what's going on. And again, 21 minutes into the game, we're still trying to put pressure onto bottom tower. It's gotten to the point where they feel so overconfident they're not even protecting their towers anymore. And I'm just going to drop a little bubble right there. Alright. Ocean, spill forth. Nami kind of sounds like a Power Ranger. There's nothing wrong with Power Rangers. I enjoyed Power Rangers as a kid. What kind of creeps me out is seeing, well, you know what, like not cosplay in general, but sometimes cosplayers, oh, I hate that sound. Cosplayers, maybe go a little, oh my goodness, go a little overboard, and they do, you know, kind of weird costumes. Childhood costumes, that whole sort of deal. Or when you see old men in like little girl costumes and stuff, and clearly that's not what you see very often. In fact, sometimes I'm really surprised at the attractiveness of cosplayers. Again, you know, as soon as Yi enters a battle, we're pretty much just fucked. But yeah, sometimes there's like this stereotype that these cosplayers just are all nerds and they're all like really ugly and fat, and it's not true, guys. I've seen some really, really fine women as cosplayers. Fine women. Wow. Sound kind of like a dick right now. But no, I don't mean like fine women, but just attractive women as cosplayers. And yeah, I guess it's becoming more socially acceptable. But I have to admit, sometimes when I see a cosplayer in real life, I'm just like, oh, that's different. I'm certainly not impressed by it. Now, when I see furries in real life, or someone walking down the street with like a fur foxtail attached to their belt or something like that, then I'm kind of like, oh gosh, what is this? I mean, I'm sure they're nice people and everything, but the whole furry deal is just not for me. I used to work with a furry, and he would make these weird sounds and be like, these are furry sex sounds, and it was just really freaking creepy. Okay, so it looks like we're going into teamfight mode. Again, after enough time, after a given time, League of Legends just turns into a giant gank squad. Yi got a little bit overconfident there. There we go. It looks like we won a team fight, and that is exactly what we needed. If we can pull them into a team fight, and I can pull out some amazing bubbles, then the game is set. The game is totally set. Oh, apparently they want me up there. That makes perfect sense, actually, to blow down middle tower. If you see this video and you're like, why is this noob not knowing these things? It's quite literally because, yeah, I am a little bit of a noob at times. Okay, so we have Draven. I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to recall back to base and then head to bottom lane and push down the tower as I can. Nidalee stares straight up at the sky when she warps. She's a little bit melodramatic. Alright. You know what? I didn't actually even have to warp here. Our minions totally would have pushed this down anyways. In fact, they did. And I'm really just putting myself out there to get nabbed by somebody. It's a good thing I didn't. And now we can push middle. I find that playing Nami, you get very up and down type of games. It's, again, that's with any skill-based champion or skill shot-based champions. Could you kill that Yi? Thank you. And I'm gonna go back to base to go shopping. Yeah. So Mike Oxide, Infernalist, and Yi are all teaming up together, and I finally get my banner of command. That gives me a plus 40 ability power, plus 30 armor, plus 10% cooldown. I haven't yet looked at what other builds that you can get with Nidalee that don't follow the kind of pre-constructed builds. But I'm sure there's some pretty kick-ass ones out there. I just kind of want to get the basics of Nami down. What I'm thinking I'll do, I'll play 10 games with her regular structured offensive build, and then I will branch out. I'll play 10 games with her defensive build, and then I will start testing out other builds. And I'm hoping by game number 20 I have a really good idea of how to use Nami in a team fight. And if you can carry with Nami, that's really impressive. So if you hit any of your allies with your W, you give them a speed buff or speed boost. It's just a slight speed boost, but it's helpful. Gonna defend the top lane right here. One thing Nami seems to really be lacking is just a way to deal with minions in an effective manner. You can take them down, but slowly, and you'll be using your bubble, which has a 7.1 second cooldown. And that is a very long cooldown. Perhaps not for an ability which is just so useful, but it seems long. Get T13 laid. T13 got laid, and now he's dressed like a funny vampire jester character. It's kind of weird. There we go. And perfect. Looks like T13 laid is trying to chase them. Fuck! Oh man, I knew I was dead as soon as he showed up. Gosh, this Yi. What is he at now? He's at 19-3. 19-3. Yi is pretty much carrying their entire team, and I don't mean carrying as in how you normally see carrying. I mean kind of disgusting type of carrying. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to be buying in this situation. Amplifying Tomb is a cool name. I'll go with that. So what else does Nami have? Surging Tides. When Nami's abilities hit allied champions, what? They gave plus 40 movement speed. Oh, for 1.5 seconds. So that's what I was just talking about earlier. Wow, I'll give myself that. Our E over here empowers an allied... Come on, keep walking, keep swimming. Keep swimming. Empower an allied champion for 6 seconds or 3 basic attacks. The ally's basic attack deals 55 plus 17 bonus magic damage. Okay, fair enough. Slows target by 25%. Ooh. Oh, that's actually a really good one. That would be very helpful with Yi. It looks like Yi got totally redone. Even his standard skin, his new one, like, it looks really cool. Look at that. Or is that his standard? I don't even know anymore, man. There was a new patch, and I don't know what I think of it. It's pretty cool. Okay. T13 laid, needs some help. He's totally dead, but maybe we could do something. Oh my goodness. How did we do that? I don't know how we did that, guys. We totally saved his ass. And now we're gonna push down this tower. Don't get cocky. Don't get fucking guy, man. You got a triple kill, but if we don't run out of here, we are. Wow! Holy smokes! Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was totally wrong. I thought that we were all gonna die at the hands of Yi. Is there Yi dead? No, he is still out there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Still, if I was up there, we may have been able to push down the tower. I don't know, but yeah. This is some very funky disco music. Alright, so I'm moving middle lane, and the unstoppable Yi is chasing down Mike Oxide, the chemist. What will become of it? Fuck you. Fuck you again. I still die. It does absolutely nothing. This guy is actually probably just going to carry the game totally by himself. What? OP build, guys. OP build. Then again, we have been in worse situations. At the beginning of this game, we were totally out of it. And it looks like we can take their entire team but Yi. You might want to defend the middle tower right here. So I was trolling around on the web last night, and I found out that Idra, who is a pretty famous StarCraft player, StarCraft 2 player, Heart of the Swarm, who's been around for a long time too, got released released from his team, Evil Geniuses, for essentially posting mean remarks, rude remarks on the Team Liquid forum, where a lot of his fans reside, and he called them a bunch of fucks. And I also found out that recently, or I don't know how recently, this is all really old news, this is like months old, but I hadn't looked at it for a while, that Orb, who is a caster in the StarCraft community, was released also from Evil Geniuses for racist remarks. And man, my skills do absolutely nothing at all to him. The only way we can take him is in a 4v1. But anyways, he was Orb, this broadcaster, online broadcaster. He was released for racist remarks, which is pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. Like, you would think that someone who has such a following online wouldn't, or would be a little bit wiser than that. Or, oh wow, that was kind of impressive. Would just be more aware of his presence, and just be aware of the things that are leaving his mouth, especially when his job depends on what leaves his mouth. And I believe he said the word, brace yourselves, I'm going to say it, nigger. He said it. He said the N-word, as most people refer to it. And he got fired for it. Anyways, I just find that interesting. And I'm not one to normally get involved in the politics of the gaming world. Obviously, there's a lot of politics involved, especially in the Korean StarCraft scene. But yeah, I just found that really. Get away from there, Infernalist! It's gonna blow, and you're gonna. Ah! Yeah, gotta be careful about that. And you know, sometimes I say stupid things, and my friends say stupid things, and it would suck if we were held really accountable for the words that leave our mouth. And I don't think that our words always reflect, not always, quite often, but they do not always reflect exactly what we're thinking, right? Like, because we joke, and we say things that are a little extreme, but in real life we would never actually consider. I should probably be with my team right now. Would never really consider those things. Like, People say stupid things like, "Oh, I would totally beat up a midget." No, they wouldn't. Are you kidding me? That would be just. It would be cruel. It would be unusual. It would be discriminatory. But people say it just because they think it's funny or they'll get a rise out of people. And if they saw it in real life, they would probably be appalled, right? Fuck you. Wow, he kills me so quick now that I can't even get my ultimate off. That's kind of nuts right there. Wow. That's discriminatory. If I've ever seen something discriminatory, that is discriminatory, guys. Let me get my Morellonomicon. Who comes up with these names? Imagine you're naming your son that. Morellonomicon. Hello, Mr. Morellonomicon. Actually, you know what? I've seen some Greek people with pretty similar names. George Strabolobagus. Am I even saying that name right? Yeah, he is totally going to take this game right here for them. And I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Swimming against the current. You know whose voice acting I really like in League of Legends? It would be whoever did the voice acting for Lux. She's just so positive when I'm playing. She's like, I can't even remember what she says, but it's so positive. We got a Frost Arrow down on Yi, and we finally take him down. Now is the time to win the game. If there was ever a time to win the game, it is right now. I'm going to put my Jawbreaker in. Oh, that's really, really good. Actually, my roommates and I found a candy shop recently, which is like... it is all 80s and 90s candy, and we bought... How many pounds? We bought 8 pounds of candy. It came to $51 in total. Sour candy, Jawbreaker, sour gum, lots of sour stuff. Wild strawberries, Pop Rocks. The list just goes on and on. Lego candy, which I was eating on the last stream, and it seems like it's gonna last a while. The first day we kind of went on a candy binge and we just ate everything, which makes perfect sense. I forgot how good Jawbreakers were. Did anybody ever eat those Jawbreakers when they were a kid? That was like the size of your fist, and you just kind of work away at one side of it until you see all the layers, all the multicolored layers. It's super cool. It's like cutting the world in half, and you see the core and all the different dirt layers and rock layers and mineral layers. That's exactly what this Jawbreaker is like, just a really small version. Pandas are furry. Just got his ass kicked. Pandas indeed are furry. Unless they're in Missa Pandaria, in which case they're polygonal. I actually haven't played the new World of Warcraft, and I never really got into World of Warcraft. Though I tried. It may sound weird, but I have been waiting and kind of hoping for a game that I could get so addicted to. Oh yeah! And World of Warcraft just never did it for me. You know what did do it for me recently? I've been playing Dragon Nest, and I talk about that just about every stream. And let's end this. Let's do it. Cartman face. Woo. I've been playing Dragon Nest recently, and that game has really taken me in. I find that I'm logging hours and hours and hours, and I'm not even feeling it. It's fantastic. Take it down. Push it down. Buff him for the... Oh, fucking Yi. Fucking Yi is gonna end this. No, he's not! GG! GG! Alright guys, thanks for watching. I believe this is my third game as Nami. And we are pushing our way slowly and steadily to 100. Please like and subscribe for more videos. And follow me on my journey to 100 games as Nami.